Yeah.
So, last time we left off, what did we finish? We just got past the
Phantom Train.
The Phantom Train, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just right on the spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we didn't even take a step
course.
away from the forest.
And an immediate fight.
Immediately pinched down by cats.
It's okay.
It's a couple of, a trio of pussy magnets right there.
I feel we should just rename the stream to me trying to do its inputs. I swear I can do them.
I would start a blitz count, a blitz fail count right now if I didn't not trust, if I trusted myself to not forget to do it, and because I'm sure I won't notice.
Actually, honestly, we should make a widget for that.
Yeah, we should, but it would be up to the stream to keep it in line that we don't have. Usually they're the ones that keep a good count of that kind of thing. So what are we doing here? Oh yeah, we're going to the falls. We're gonna get some belt action.
Oh wait.
And oh yes, I was about to tell you. I don't know if you're. No, don't go any further. Don't. Ah, fuck you.
Wait, why?
Yeah, because you just lost the black belt.
Oh, that's fine.
No, because you're not gonna get it back before the fucking Narshe battle, and it's pretty important, I think.
The black belt?
Yeah, I always thought it was very important. It's a free hit.
For counters, yeah, I suppose.
You put it on Sabin, and yeah, absolutely.
You're probably right. We can't reset.
I mean, we can, but like, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Live, everyone.
Because unless we lose to this guy.
Oh yeah, it'll be warranted. I forgot there was a boss on the way down.
That's actually what I thought you were talking about. Because I was like, oh wait.
No, I was starting to babble because I couldn't get it all out before you, because I was worried you were gonna take another step forward. It was really.
I was like, boy, your mouth is stuck.
Yeah, I was watching our last video and I noticed that she equipped the black belt on Shadow, and I made a mental note of it to tell you before we went off the cliff. And, like, it all just happened so fast. Yeah, we fucked it up, but oh well.
Get him! Get him!
All them piranhas in the somehow in a waterfall. Whatever.
They're upstream swimming piranhas. It's the one blitz I can do due to my chronic condition called sausage fingers. There he is.
I don't know how that's a problem for you. You're pretty good at like Street Fighter games and stuff.
I swear it's not me. Like, try it out.
I mean, I know. I know that I'm not very good at blitzes too.
I mean, it was never a problem like with a real Super NES controller. Oh god, what is this gonna do? Oh, it just hurts a lot.
You're using a PS4 controller, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. What color do you have?
Oh, it's just the default black one.
Basic black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got one of those too, but I have a red one as well that I like.
I have a red one from the
mostly.
Spider-Man edition. Oh, jeez.
The Spider-Man edition?
Yeah, PS4 Pro.
Oh, I don't have a Pro. But I did play the Spider-Man game, and I was very unimpressed. I was upset, actually, about how easy it was.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh, no!
He gets so many turns!
7 is down.
I heard it was supposed to be really good for the Pro.
Well, I mean, it's in my opinion, that game could only be good if they gave it a mode where it was much harder than it was in the original release, because like the game is fun. Like, it's awesome swinging around the city on web slinging, like it's the coolest part of the game. But all of the fights are super ridiculously easy. Like, you get so many weapons and stuff that you never even use because the fights are so easy. It's like, I'm sure you played Arkham Knight.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know how hard that game is if you play it on hard mode. There isn't that mode for Spider-Man. It was a great, potentially great game, in my opinion, that they just the whole game was baby mode. It's boring.
God. Oh, his spells actually
So
do very little.
Yeah, so I ended up selling it after I beat it in a week.
Wrong person.
Upset about it. Because Arkham Knight's really good. I like that game a lot. I thought it was going to be like that.
Oh, guess we're not getting that black belt back.
Yep. That's okay. We'll smash Kefka. Those damn magic tech fuckers. Huh. I mean, I used to do it back in the day without the Genji glove.
Yeah, I usually have it on Sabin. He tends to be just a powerhouse for damage.
Indeed. I think Gao's theme is my least favorite theme. It sounds too much like one of the American anthem songs. I can't put my finger on it, but it sounds like Home of the Free, Land of the Brave kind of. Like, it starts off that way, and then it quickly divulges from feeling that way, but I don't like it because normally I like the cello.
I can't say I've ever connected those two together like that.
You never did?
Now I'm just not going to be able to unhear it, though. Can't ever come back there.
Oh.
So there you go.
Never go back there.
Immediately replaced with far superior music.
Yep. I always kind of, where you appeared on the map just now before you started walking. I always like those random little spots where the character's in a spot and you're facing in a direction that you could never face otherwise on your own because of being put there.
You're right. You can't
face down from that because you can't go down to it. There's only a few spots in the game like that, and that's one of them. The dumbest thing possible to notice.
Bonk.
You got Savannah Rays.
Trilobiter.
Trilobiter.
Actually, I like that kind of better. It's Trilobiter. Kind of makes me think of Benoit.
What's that?
Well, name, but it's like Benoit.
Oh. Oh my god, you're gonna die.
Oh my god, why are they so angry?
You're gonna die a lot right now. What the hell happened?
Oh,
Can't.
dead.
The belt is a harsh land.
So we do get the black belt back.
You didn't save?
No.
Oh no. Well, okay. Guess we could use the damn black belt.
In that case,
Strip that motherfucker. He's gonna abandon us.
Give it to him.
We still have something when he comes back into the party.
Questioning
Dang it.
removing all of his stuff.
You question it?
No, if I should remove all of his stuff.
Oh, nah. I mean, the
Don't
other
need
stuff
it.
doesn't really matter to us.
No.
Really, only the black belt was the important thing, in my opinion.
Can't get distracted with conversation in this game.
Man, that waterfall looks like it puts Niagara Falls to shame. It's like panoramic.
It's pretty impressive for the Super E NES. Alright, let's do this all over again.
What's your opinion of the SNES music versus NES music? Like, I guess how do I frame the question? Like, do you think bad music is worse on the NES or worse on the SNES?
Oh god, of course it's worse on the NES.
Do you think it's worse?
Yeah.
Like when it's done bad, it's done worse on the NES?
I definitely have memories of like bad NES music where you want to just cut your ears off.
I mean, I do too, but I think I have more. I mean, I think what it comes down to for me is the fact that I like chiptune type music more than samples, and like synthesizer. I mean, synthesizers isn't a part of it, but this music is all sample stuff, like and MIDI, you know. Well, so is chiptune music, but it's you know done through a different means, and like I just like the sound of chiptunes more than this early sampling, because this was still a fairly new sound format. Or newish. It wasn't like spanking new or nothing, but it wasn't at the point where it wasn't like CD audio, obviously. So I think when it sounds bad, it sounds really bad on the SNES.
I think I'd have to hear one that's particularly bad.
I would have to research it and give you some examples, and then you can decide on your own or whatever. But like, I guess it's the more fair comparison is bad music on the SNES versus bad music on the Genesis, I guess, because it was a 16-bit system, more comparable to the SNES, but it was a chip tune. It wasn't samples. It was a chip. I can't remember the name of the chip. It was a Z something, but it was a.
So I thought the Genesis, in a lot of games, they actually did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I do too. I think some games sound better on the Genesis than they do on the SNES, like Earthworm Jim. So it was made. The Earthworm Jim was made for the SNES. I mean, no, it was made for Genesis. I'm sorry. The port is for SNES.
Why do you get so many turns?
It's the evilest piranha fish around. Why did I say piranha plant? It doesn't
Mario.
even look like a plant. Nope. This has got these weird little wingy fin things. it gave you more items or different items, a different amount.
Mm-hmm.
All right, don't forget to save. Now we get to hear the damn American anthem, whatever it is. Again.
Star Spangled Banner.
Is it?
It is. It is not.
I mean, is that what it's reminding me of? Because I can never place it. Is Star Spangled Banner, but it's like in a minor key at the beginning, and then it changes. Eyes shining with intelligence as he can only say, "Ooh, gow."
He's a weird one.
Halfway between Tarzan and Mowgli.
All right.
All right.
Like, this is probably one of my favorite tracks in
I would literally get the song stuck in my head when I wasn't playing the game sometimes.
Get those robites.
Rahabat.
Actually, maybe it is like Rahobbit because it's like a rabbit.
Maybe so. What was I gonna say? Oh, I think you can get another claw for Sabin in Moblis.
Mm-hmm.
When we get there. I always kind of like Moblis because it's the only place you can get dried meat.
That's only used for Gao, right?
Well, you can use it as a restorative item for yourself.
Oh yeah, it does heal you a bit.
Yeah.
Ow.
Like I told you, I'm a like item hoarder, so like I always just bought 99 of them when I was there because like it's the only time you can get them, and it's like, oh, why not? They're not too expensive or whatever, and like they restore your health. I mean, I eventually burned through them, and you can't get any more. But like, I don't know. I enjoy using an item that you can only get from one place, even if it's like not anything really too special. It's like you've been drinking potions this whole time. At least have some meat. You know?
Meat and potions. That's what's for dinner.
Where's the potion?
I just don't want to fight those guys again. These guys
What
suck
is it
too.
that you don't get in the Velt? Is it experience or is it gold? Like, there's one thing important that you don't acquire on the Velt, and it's really annoying. Like, it takes... That's one of the reasons why I never like to do Gao's thing, because it's a waste of time fighting all those enemies when you don't get one of the two things that you mainly get from a fight.
Well, let's see.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh! We have some green cherries, don't we?
Oh, I think so. No!
Oh my god.
Oh wait, why do I still have this? Will it work?
I don't
think it'll work.
know. I hope. Oh no.
Oh, they ran out of MP?
I guess so. Maybe they'll just die on their own because they're slowly, like, being hurt.
I always wondered about that.
It's happened to me before. I like, happened to get them down really low, and then it took damage for whatever reason. It's taking damage, and it died.
God damn.
No! Oh, it's called Impair. Did you get that?
But
Rim shot. That's not even a real move, is it?
Which one?
That's an impair. That's a new move. I think.
I mean, I remember these things. I don't remember them turning you into imps.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the name impair, I don't think I've ever seen that before. And I don't think Whisper ever did that to you either. But, like, of the things that do turn you into imps, I don't think any of the ways that they did it was called impair.
Might be right.
It's pretty fucking funny.
You can make it!
Mobilus! Yes.
So places have recently started opening up. I think this is like the first Friday where some restaurants are open.
Oh, really? Over there?
Mm-hmm.
We're about half, I think we're at half capacity right now. We've been that way for a little bit.
Because, like, I live downtown, so, like, right below me is just a bunch of restaurants and bars and stuff like that. And
been barren for the last few months.
It was just like a wasteland. Everything was closed. Oh, here we go. So we can get two of these.
Mithril.
That's from him. That's worse. Okay.
Well, that's
I think that's all we need.
What capacity are you at? Like, they have like 25%, 50%?
I think it's 25%, but I might be wrong. But I think today was the first day that it could be open to some degree. Because I saw restaurants open before a little bit, but you could have like outside seating only. Though these places here are all outside, but they were just never open.
Okay. What are you doing? Selling stuff?
Yeah. I don't know, some of that stuff might be good for, like,
Throw? You're not gonna get Shadow back until,
for a bit.
Wait. Do you get him back before you get him on the floating continent? We don't see him again until the floating continent?
I think so.
Really? No, that's not true. That's not true. We get him back before then. Remember, we meet him, I think, at the dinner. When we're like, Shadow? And he's like, yeah, the government contracted me to blah, blah, blah. Empire contracted me or something else.
That does sound kind of familiar.
Yeah. And then he goes away at some point. Oh, you know what? I think you don't actually get to use him until the floating continent, but you see him again, and he's like riding with you and like Terra and stuff. And he's he's on the boat with Terra and General Leo, and he gives her like a little pep talk kind of thing. Well, a non-pep talk.
Hmm.
and yeah, but I don't.
Oh,
think
you're
we get
right.
To use
Yeah.
him. I don't think we get to use him again until the floating continent. You saw that FF6 video I sent you a little while ago with the animated thing?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, I think we better jump on the airship, and he's like, nah, I bet Shadow's gonna wait till the very last second, because it's cooler that way. We better wait.
Gotta wait for Shadow. Don't joke.
Yeah. I definitely, I think I panicked the first time when you told me, like, to wait for him, but you didn't, like, mention that like, you have to literally let the thing count down to almost 0,
Uh-huh.
where disappears. And I think what happened was like I think it disappears at like 5 seconds, where the whole thing just disappears.
Something like that.
Counter. And when that happened, I panicked and just jumped on immediately because I was like, "Oh my god, it's over! I'm about to die."
So we can do this.
I wonder why they spelled Miranda wrong.
I don't know.
Miranda.
It's a proper noun. I suppose you could spell it however you want.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. A couple back and forth with this guy and his girlfriend, reading him letters.
Yep.
Did you ever do this?
Oh yeah. I can't remember though. Is this the same lady that's gonna end up getting the letters from Cyan?
Oh, that I don't know.
I think it might be. Yeah, in fact, I think I remember her saying something about her boyfriend in Mobliss. But that could just be a separate thing. I can't remember all of it right now. Ugh.
So that's...
I learned to never say yes to this because this was always annoying. You couldn't skip it. I mean, we should show this, obviously. I guess.
That actually helps speed up the letters back and forth.
Huh?
You just have to keep watching this over and over, and like he explains to you what it is. Now, if we go back to this dude's house, the letter from the girl from Miranda's back.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Otherwise, I think like you could leave the town, or you could stay at the inn, or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what I would do. I didn't know that was a thing. Well, shit. How'd you learn that?
I don't remember.
I don't think that was even in the player's guide that I had.
So I'm pretty sure it's not instantaneous. It's like if you go here, yeah, it's not there yet.
Right.
If we leave the town.
Did you buy dried meat yet?
No.
Oh. Well then, if you see Gal, fucking smack him.
I actually could probably use it because this place is annoying with just 2 people. What is that?
Well, you can't use them yet because you don't have the dried meat. Remember all the Game Genie codes about like fight Kefka on the Veld, fight like like any kind of random major on the on the Veld, and you can do it. I remember getting Kefka on the Veld and beating him, and it was the last incarnation of Kefka, and the game just keeps going.
Oh, it just does nothing.
Yeah. Well, and he still dies the way he does in the original, or the original fight where he like kind of disintegrates. But the game just keeps going, just ends the fight, just keeps going. But it's really funny because it's not playing Dancing Mad; it's playing the belt music. And so it just feels like.
Oh, so you can't leave the town either. I think some predetermined amount of time has to pass, or like you stay at the end.
And somehow talking to that dude.
Yeah, but if you talk to this dude, and you're like, have you heard of it? Yeah. Or...
No, you have to say no.
Like, no, so he explains it to you again.
Da, 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 da. Serpent Trench.
He's like, oh, there you go. Yup.
Yeah. Hello.
We'll read it to the guy.
What was your success rate with keeping Sid alive in the world of Ruin? Did you try, or did you not care?
I think the first time I failed.
Yeah.
Because I would feed him like every single fish possible. And then you're
well,
like,
sometimes
it's only the fast swimming fish.
What?
It's only the fast swimming fish.
Right. What I was gonna say is sometimes I would.
Actually,
I would always try
money.
to keep him alive, but like sometimes you don't find the fast fish, and they're like, and you just like recycle you reset the fish basically, and every time you do, more time passes.
Yep.
And like if you don't give him a good fish in a certain amount of time, he dies. And I just have been unlucky and haven't found enough good fish to keep him alive.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had that happen.
Oh wow. Because like what would happen?
Because there'd be like one or two instances where you just don't get the fast moving fish, and that sort of like sets him back a step.
Right. Because what would happen to me is, I would go to the beach and there would be like some shitty fish, and I would like try and like go back and forth a few times to reset them, and it wouldn't work. So I would eventually just pick the best of the worst fish, one of them, and feed it to them, and then hope that they reset, and they eventually do. And I get more shitty fish. Like I wouldn't get enough good fish to keep them alive, and he eventually died.
So what I think you don't get at the Velt is money.
Oh, I forgot to check. Yeah, got sidetracked. Well, I guess money's not that big of a deal.
Well, it is when you spent all of it.
Yes, but if you're trying to like level up and stuff, it's not a big deal.
No.
What'd you sell those for? They went for 2 gold. Oh no!
Out of just pure rage.
You need them. You need all the coins. There you go. There you can buy some fresh dried meat with that.
I don't know how many of these there are. Like, I mean, honestly, I'm not going to use this thing.
Maybe... whatever. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a couple more in the game, but, like, yeah, I never really used them too much either.
For a preemptive attack, not when you only have, like, 2
relic slots?
Yeah. Plus, I think this is almost done. Yada yada yada, Serpent Trench, nope.
Tell me about it again, old man. Spin me a yarn about the Serpent Trench. Beautiful Mode 7 graphics.
I think this really should be the end. No. It almost makes you wonder if it's, like, worth it.
What does it do for you?
You get a Tintabar.
Oh, well, this is okay. Not exactly too...
Well, but it's like, what, $4 grand?
Oh, you're gonna sell it?
No, to get it, because you keep having to pay 500 gold to send the stupid pigeon.
Yeah, like you said, it's. I mean, you only have 2 slots, so like, a Tintabar would be good if you had more slots to work with.
Tintabar I actually do use. I mean, you can always...
I use it until I don't need it.
Yeah, like equip it, use it when you need it, and get rid of it.
Tintabar.
Excellent.
Hey, it does other stat changes too. That's cool.
Yeah. Was it just one, or was it more?
What? Oh, per step?
Oh no, it's a bunch.
It was a couple, yeah.
Yeah.
Per step.
Now he's back. All right, let's get this train wreck of a kid.
Give him a damn book. Maybe he'll learn something. Except for, ooh, my name is Gal.
Oh, this is one.
Oh, you don't get experience.
Oh, you do get money. You don't get experience.
Yeah, so that's the worst of it. I would forgive not getting gold, but not getting experience is why you're even fighting.
This is not good, yeah.
You have fire dance now, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Try it.
They're probably
Left
dead.
to right, I believe.
I think it's right to left.
Oh no.
Eat it.
Oh, this kid. No more for you.
Mm-mm.
Kid's got balls, that's for sure. It's stabbing he's fucking with.
Just jumping around.
Yeah, it's moments like that. It's a little bit too bad they couldn't do a little more with the SNES. But overall, the graphics are very good.
Yeah.
Just shows its limitations right there, just a little bit. Simmer down, sirs. I thought we were friends.
He's like sliding around now. I don't know what's happening to him.
He's like probably like at his knees, you know, or at his feet, you know, on his knees. Please forgive. Can't have you two prancing around all day. Cyan's such a dork. That sounds like something you would say. Like, what garbage are you about to tell me about? Get it over with.
Super shiny.
I'll beat him up.
Spinning in circles.
Reminds me of some girls I've dated. Try to talk to him and wee. Mobliz. Isn't... I could be wrong, but I feel like Mobliz, or something really close to it, is like the name of Sonic the Hedgehog's world?
It was Mobius.
Mobius! Okay, cool. Mobius. Well, that makes more sense for a Sonic the Hedgehog kind of thing. It's a never-ending loopy thing you can run on forever. Makes the sense.
Mr. Thou.
Moon walks back into the picture. Kappa.
Choose leap.
Never in this does it tell you how much of a massive waste of time it is.
Wait, is it? Why?
Because you don't get experience points.
Oh, well, that. But...
And you can't...
I mean, if you're looking to get moves for Gao.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, but like I said before, I don't really like using him in the first place because he's kind of uncontrollable. The only time you can control him is if you turn him into an imp, and then he doesn't have the rage attack, he just attacks. Batman can use magic, I think. I think he can use magic. He's always the one I leave on as a party on his own. The last party of just one.
Same here.
In the Narshe just stand in front of Bannon. As like the very last defense.
What is he equipped?
Because the way, yeah, the amounts of characters that you have, it fits perfectly to have three-person parties and then one cow. Man, we're not even halfway through the game though, and we already have half the characters. More than half.
Yeah, there's no shortage of them.
Yeah, it's just kind of interesting how they. I mean, it's just a thing, I guess. I never really noticed until now that we get most of them before too long in the game. Because this is all funneled stuff. You can't really do anything but what we're doing right now. Where do we get any more people before the World of Ruin? We get Thamasa, right? We go to Thamasa and get Realm and Strength.
Do you get them? Maybe for a little bit you get either one. You get Realm
really?
for like a fight.
One fight.
I think so.
Can you bring her to the world of? I mean, to the. Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's right. Because you get them all back for in the world of Ruin. Obviously, you don't like. The only people that you meet in the world of Ruin that are new party members are Umaru and Gogo. I believe. Yeah, you do the whole burning house bit, like right before the floating continent. Escape!
He's like, I'm out of here.
Go get the shiny thing.
We're going.
Shiny, shiny.
Could we leave him here?
What?
We can't, right?
Can't leave Cow?
Yeah, like if you were to make him leap and not come back for him, I don't think you can.
You know, there might be an opportunity, but if there is, we should try. I want to see what it does. Because I'm pretty sure once you find the thing in there with him, it automatically goes to the scene where you jump into the river.
Yeah, because you can't find it without him.
Right, you need him to find it, but
like, all this needs to happen.
I think once you find it, you can't go back outside and like lose him. And if you do, it might not let you jump into the river without him. I never tried. Never tried.
Yeah, because it's an insane thing to do.
Yeah, so we should try and do it.
Forgot where it is.
One of my favorite internet reviewers, he does like movies and stuff. He makes his own movies too, and one of them was called Game Boys. And it's all about like a bunch of dudes that like to play video games, obviously. But they like to play games like wrong on purpose. Like they make their own little stupid rules and have fun with it that way, which is totally fine. I think it's a great way to play games, especially if you're doing it with friends. And like one of them gets broken up with by his girlfriend, and so what they plan on doing is having a party for. Did you know that the Atari 2600 had a lot of porn games?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So they have a Custer's Revenge party where they all try to get the high score on on Custer's Revenge, the porno game, and it's like this like rom-com kind of thing. It's a pretty funny movie. It's like completely like grade Z. Like the acting's not good. It's just shot on like a fucking. I don't know if he coined the term, but he says it a lot. It's called shot on shitio. But it's
Oh, you're right.
What?
It triggers it automatically.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can't find it without him.
Yeah.
And then you can't leave once you find it.
Goes straight to the cliff. But I should send you the link of the movie one of these days. You might like it because it's just a bunch of video game references the whole time. You'd probably dig it.
Send it over.
Yeah, it's there's a link online somewhere. I could probably find.
He's like, "What am I doing? Just go back to the Velt. You liked it there."
Animal children don't like to jump into rivers. This song doesn't play very often.
I think it's only here.
Isn't it? I think it might be. And, well, I mean, it's not like especially a good song, but it's not bad, so it's nice to hear it. Take that, coral. Whatever that is.
It's a very strong coral.
Clamp.
Ouch.
So are they all wearing one? Or are there 3 heads crammed inside one one helmet somehow?
I don't know how it works.
No one does. It's not meant to be explored intellectually. Do you remember which is the best path to take?
There is, like, I think it's the longer path that you can go where
There's more treasures?
there's treasures along the way.
Yes. I could never remember which is the best path for the most amount of treasures. But I'm pretty sure some of the treasures are pretty good.
Oh my god.
Oh! Phoenix!
least he's not dead.
The sea life is ornery today.
Dangerous sea life. Good job, Gal. Get him. Now he's...
It's all up to Gal.
Only help.
Fight that fucker.
What's an ass pick?
Looks like a ghostly jellyfish. Yeah. Suck it. 3 enemies that only gave you 67 XP, and they were that tough.
It's not very generous.
Stingy as hell. Dragon eels.
Ouch.
God, Zion. Alright, 2 each. Nice.
Dead. Nice.
Mm-hmm. He was at 416 max last time. I wonder what he is at now. How much of a HP increase he gets. I'm gonna guess 450.
66.
66. Oh, nice. Not bad. Excellent. Yeah, this mod has a lot of status effect action going on.
It's not catastrophic. And
no, I mean,
honestly,
I like
the difficulty, the difficulty is pretty good.
Oh yeah, I'm not complaining. I think it's a good thing. How many times would you say that you beat this game? That you played it like all the way through, not just like fired up the last saves and like beat Kefka for the millionth time?
I mean, it probably wouldn't be like an absurd amount, like a dozen at most.
Dozen at most? I think I'm closer to like 25, 30, but that's
quite
like,
a bit.
It is quite a bit, but it's probably not as much as, I mean, it's not indicative of me being completely obsessed over this game. It's just that I really, really like it. Because like each playthrough, especially after you know what you're doing the whole time, I would say it's only about 16 to 20 hours. If you get and do everything, it's closer to 40.
Oh.
And if you know what you're doing, maybe like 35. So that's actually over 1,000 hours. But I mean, over a lifetime, that's not too bad. It's definitely enough to know this game in and out, almost. Although I am kind of learning things as we go on, because of somehow things that you knew about that I never did, like the Ghost Train merchants.
Ghost Train merchants, and you knew about the Phoenix Down situation, right?
What do you mean?
You can use a Phoenix Down on the train to kill it instantly.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Yeah, they're all ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
If that kind of thing that Phoenix Down to kill a boss, or Vanish and Doom to kill a boss, if that was literally intentional, or like, oh, I'll just have it as an Easter egg or whatever, I do not approve. I'd rather think of it as an oversight, because like it's it's too good of an Easter egg. You
It's
know,
too
like
good of an Easter egg.
it breaks the game. It's like a cheat code. Watch out for bats in that open air market.
Bats. Don't want those. Don't think there's anything else to do here.
There's no like
Though
a cutscene when you do a night over.
But what we should do, 4,000 gold, stock up on some curatives.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's probably a fair amount.
Potions.
We'll probably need more.
Maybe so. So that's pretty much the end of the scenario, right? We just gotta take the boat out of here.
Oh, that's close. Yeah, you take the boat, and that's about it.
Oh. Yeah. I thought you'd take the boat from that town, but.
Oh, you do?
Oh, okay. You're not going to another town. That's right. You're just
No.
just leveling up a little bit, getting some gold together. A pissed off night. Didn't
Because
stand a
the
chance.
next part sucks.
The next part.
Sucks.
Which part?
With Kefka?
Oh, the Narshe battle. Yes, it does. We still got to do Terra's scenario, but that's just
like
a couple of
5 minutes.
scripted. It's like scripted fights, right? You don't even like move around the map too much. It's just the raft stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh boy, I hope we can do it. We probably can.
It's a real pain in the ass.
Sure is, but it's a epic battle.
These guys don't give very good experience.
They don't.
Don't think so.
I haven't noticed.
Maybe try to slow him.
So useful.
Ouch. Stop it. Probably doesn't work.
Best character ever.
He's not bad. Like, I think if you can remember what some of the rages do,
True.
then it wouldn't be too bad.
It's a good variety of stuff, but like
And I
I
guarantee,
almost never. Oh, go ahead.
I guarantee you he must have like a curative one. Or one that does defensive moves.
I'm actually not sure if he does, but I can't remember any. But yeah, there's definitely enemies that are primarily defensive. They help heal the other enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Like those robites. So maybe he does. I just can't remember any.
Bonk. It also seems like the counter's increased.
What?
Because even with the black belt, you used to, like, never counter.
Well, oh, no.
Maybe like 25% of the time, if that.
No, I don't have that experience. But it was closer to 50.
Really?
Yeah, for me, for sure.
That's why I didn't really care much for the item, because I was like, usually doesn't do anything.
No, I always had, I mean, I never was upset with it. Because it worked enough for me. So psyched. Yeah, not much experience at all. Good gold.
Gold's not bad, which we need that.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're getting 0 experience from these guys. Compared to how much you need. Oh, you know what I think? One of the moves that are from, like, I don't think it's M-Tech armor, but it's like one of the ones that is like a robot in some way. He does the magic barrier move now. Like,
oh!
Or just him, at least.
That does seem like it'd be an M-Tech armor thing.
Right, and it might be, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. I barely ever used them, so yeah. It is left to right for Fire Dance.
Don't remember when he gets Mantra, though.
I think it's the next one after this.
Mm-hmm. But what level?
I don't know. 30-ish? I don't know. Rocks. They're like scorpion mice.
Can't really make out their parts.
I think what it is a mouse coming out of the ground, like Bugs Bunny with a hole.
Uh-huh. But, like, what is that
it.
square thing?
This square thing? There's no squares.
Like, where presumably its eye is?
Oh, yeah, I think that's an eye.
Okay, it just looks like a square with a dot.
Yeah. Square with the dot is the eye, and then the ears.
Yeah.
A little snout, and then like a tail that goes above it, like coming out of a hole in the ground.
Yep.
Ugh. What is wrong with you, Salmon?
I'm not sure why he just died.
Couldn't hold on any longer.
He's like, it's not worth that.
Ching.
Alright, let's do this. Move!
Ride the boats. Fucking peasants in your way.
Hop on board.
And we're off. Gal hates this. Wait. Excellent.
Ouch.
Oh. Infinite health.
Pretty much.
That is nuts.
Here's an attack. He only heals.
Doesn't need eyes for that.
Nope.
Ink him all you want, stupid nautiloid.
God, kill it. Perfect.
Life.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too bad at all.
Mm-mm.
I don't know if you learn life on your own.
That I don't know. I know that they changed the order of some spells that you learn.
Obviously, yeah. But I can't remember her learning it on her own. Maybe by the time like that she could learn it on her own, I already had the espers for it.
Hmm.
So it didn't matter. I don't know. Come on, Bannon, let's fight this Narshe battle together. Why doesn't he join you? He's there. Jerk.
Well, you have to protect everyone from, or use everyone to protect Bannon.
You could join Gao and be like a pretty good defensive team.
Yeah, well, he could at least help.
No, he's an asshole. He helps get you there, but that's it. I'm done. You guys gotta do the rest.
These guards don't mess around.
Ay, ay, ay. Was he alphabet? from what was it? Power Rangers?
Wait, what?
Ay, 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 ay.
Oh, the robot thing?
Yeah. His
Wait.
name was Alphabet. Can't remember.
I thought it was just Alpha.
I think his full name is Alphabet.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That thing looked super cool, I thought, but it was super annoying. So, like, it ruined itself by being really annoying. Even though it was really well designed, I think.
It was just a robot, right? Or that's what
It was a
supposed to be?
robot, but it was, like, very cool looking. It was like a Forbidden Planet kind of. It kind of looked like the Robbie the Robot.
Mm.
super shiny, like cool. Like it almost like reminds me of like Geordi from Star Trek with the like grid eyes, whatever it is.
Where do we go? Oh yeah,
going there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. First Class.
I watched that Star Trek movie the other day. Resurrect. No, the one with Shatner in it. With the rest of the that Star Trek movie was Shatner.
There's a few of those.
Generations, the one that they cross over with the new cast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I watched that one recently on VHS. It was fun. I hadn't seen it, I think, since theaters. All right, don't fuck up.
Should be okay. Let's immediately go the wrong direction.
You just take a right.
Damn it.
Yep. 100%.
Nailed it.
Go say the hi to the Moogles.
Oh, no. There's nothing there anyway.
They all just say frickin' Kupo.
They could also help too.
Yeah, assholes are attacking their like city, village, whatever you call it. The town. I think they call them towns. Town of Narshe. Narshe.
Yeah, it's a town.
It's a town.
A hamlet, perhaps.
Hovel.
Hovel.
Ugh. Damn were rats.
Back tag.
Did you like the new Star Trek movies, the J.J. Abrams stuff?
Yeah.
You saw it?
Mm-hmm.
Liked it?
I didn't think they were bad. I think a lot of people didn't like them.
Did or did not like them?
Did not.
Oh yeah. I saw the first one, and I thought it was okay. It didn't really grab me too much. Then I saw the second one and like completely forgot, like that I even saw it.
The second one was with Benedict Cumberbatch, right?
Yeah.
You know, like I like that one. I like the first one. The first one with Nero. That one especially so. It's like Nero is probably my favorite character in that movie.
The new franchise, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, of the two that I saw, the first one was definitely better, but like I wasn't even interested in the third by the time it came out, because it never really grabbed me from the beginning. So I just didn't even give it a shot. It looked less and less like original Star Trek, or like, I mean, it's not to say that I watched original Star Trek too much. I watched the movies more than I did the series.
Like
and then I watched
the OG
more than anything. What?
The OG Star Trek?
Yeah, I didn't watch a whole lot of the original series, but I watched a lot of the original movies for the most part. But beyond that, I watched a lot of Voyager, and that's really it.
Watch that, yeah.
Yeah.
The Next Generation is sort of where I started.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of Next Gen, and I'm almost done with Voyager. I actually haven't seen the entire series, and I'm like halfway through the last season.
Did you watch
But,
the new one that Picard? That
no, I haven't.
just
I've heard
started? Or
lots
they
of
had
stuff about it. Oh,
just one season on CBS.
you've
It's
seen
pretty
it?
good.
Yeah. I like that 7 of 9 is back. I think that's cool.
They had a few of the Next Generation and Voyager cast members.
Mm.
Well, maybe like 2, like 7 of 9 and Riker.
Mm. Oh, I met Garrett Wang. You
Oh
remember Mace
yeah.
Wang? Yeah, I
What?
met him. I met him at the Star Trek convention last year. I bought a shirt from him. I bought a Captain Proton shirt from him.
That's ridiculous.
He was really nice too. It was a cool experience. I asked him if they had like approached him to be on the new like Discovery or whatever,
Oh.
and he's like, no, but that'd be a great idea. No, don't you think? He's like, Captain Kim. I was like, yes, that's awesome. That's a great idea. I would love to see a Captain Kim.
What did he move on to? Was he in other shows? He must have.
I think he was only in Voyager for as far as Star Trek. But he was in other stuff that, I mean, I don't know about it, but I did look into his IMDb at the time to check what else he had been in. Nothing that I recognized or remember. But he was super cool. Oh, I also met Gary Lockwood.
Who's that?
Know him? He was in one of the original, I think he was in the pilot episode of Star Trek, and maybe a couple other episodes, but he was also like the other dude, like not Dave, Frank Poole in 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh. Yeah.
And he was a dick.
Wait, in real life?
In real life. So I walk by his table and I get a glance of what it is, and I say to myself, oh my god, that's Frank Poole. That's fucking. That's it. It's him. He's right there. I didn't have like the I was like a little bit like too overwhelmed at the like I couldn't just like stop and say hi to him right then because like I had to like process it, you know. So I did a lap around the place, and then I went over to his table, and he was already talking to somebody. So I just kind of stood around and waited for him to stop like talking to him and move on to me. And what he does is like he looks at me and he's like, "Do you even know what this is?" like an old cranky ass fucking man. And I'm like, "Yeah, you're Frank Poole. You're in my very favorite movie, 2001: A Space Odyssey. By the way, they got your banner wrong. It says 2001: Space Odyssey. It should be A Space Odyssey. Bye." And I turn and walk away because he like looked at me like I was a piece of garbage.
Well, that's awkward.
It was awkward. I was about to buy a headshot from him. Do you even know what you're doing here, boy? Like I mean, he didn't say exactly that, but that was like his tone, and like almost what he said.
Strange.
It was slightly disappointing. But oh well, it was still fun. I bought a Star Trek wallet.
I think the only person I've ever remember running into was. Do you remember on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the guy that played Carlton?
Of course.
Alfonso something?
Alfonso Ribeiro or something like
something
that?
Like that. I ran into him at a club.
Wow. Nice.
I was like, what?
In the Bay Area?
No, it was in San Diego.
Oh, wow. When was this?
God. Maybe like 2012-ish? 2011?
Cool. Did you like hang out a little bit, or did you just say hi to him?
No, I just said hi.
Cool.
The guy, I don't think he was there for any particular reason. It was just, and I'm not sure if too many people like recognized who he was.
Carlton. You know he did the Carlton at the club. Someone made him do it, I'm sure.
Probably.
I met Macaulay Culkin.
Oh god!
Like a year or two ago at the arcade.
What?
Yeah, he walked into the arcade. The dude that brought him there was kind of an employee of his that I already knew, Yeah, he was like part of his art team for the whole. You know, he does this like bunny ears podcast thing. Okay, so Macaulay Culkin's got this like new like brand or whatever, like, and it's like a whole website where it's like it's
happening.
Just like
the Empire Cometh.
Oh shit! Oh no! But anyway, yeah, it's called Bunny Ears, and it's like a podcast, and it just kind of follows the life of Macaulay Culkin, or whatever. And he's an artist for the site, and he's a friend of mine that used to come into the arcade. And one day he randomly texted me, and he's like, "Yo, I'm bringing Mac over to the arcade," and I didn't even know what he was talking about. Like, I didn't know that like you called Macaulay Culkin Mac. So like I was like, okay, cool, whatever, dude. I don't care.
Bring whatever you want.
I didn't know what he was talking about, so I was like, yeah, whatever. And then all of a sudden, you know, just randomly, Macaulay fucking Culkin in the flesh walks right in, and he asks where the strippers are. And I'm just like, yeah, we got a standee of Elvira over there. That's about as close as we got on that department. We're an arcade. Yeah, so that was slightly awkward. I wanted to go outside and like smoke a cigarette with them, but he like took off too fast. I thought he was still out there, but nope, he took off. But it was cool.
He never came back.
No, he wasn't really there to like enjoy the place. He was kind of on like a Instagram photo op tour. Like, I'm in Denver. Look what I'm doing in Denver, and he was like faking it basically. He was like checking me out at this super cool retro arcade, and he took like a couple pictures and left. Which, I mean, whatever. I wish he would have enjoyed some of the games, because that would have been cool. We had a console with the Evercart in it. Like, I would have asked him to play some of the Home Alone games with me.
Oh God.
But, oh, you know what? Ironically, or I mean, like maybe like synchronistically, or you know, what's the word? Serendipitous. But that very same year, he appeared on the Angry Video Game Nerd on like a full episode where they played all the Home Alone games together.
Really?
Yeah. It was the very same year that I met him, and it was like in November. When it happened, when I met him, and then like a month later he goes on Angry Video Game Nerd and does exactly what I would have done if he would have like actually hung out there. It's pretty freaking cool.
Alright, I think it's go time.
Yes, save the shit out of this. You already saved, right?
Well, if we save here, we're just stuck.
Oh, well, save in the next slot or whatever.
I saved outside the town.
Oh, okay.
Which is here.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't save here.
I trust you.
This will end in massacre.
Oh, my Cinemassacre shirt is going to be here tomorrow. I ordered one online.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
I'm a member of the Cinemassacre army.
Alright, so how do we do this?
Yep. I think exactly how I would do my parties as well. It's I think it's obviously the best choice, in my opinion, to do it exactly like that. But I don't know. People might have difference of opinion. Oh my god, and there's so many of them.
So many!
Yeah. Oh, this is the one that we were thinking of, where the dude is going back and protecting the dude. He's protecting Kefka.
Yeah,
and it's the fucking writer on the... His name's Dante, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, he pikes the crap out of you. Oh. I feel so much
pain into position.
At least there's only 2 points right there, and you only need the 2 parties.
Yeah.
Please don't be too cruel with the status effects. We can handle damage. Too much status effect stuff is just like, oh my god. It's too much to deal with. Like, slow is okay, but like if they're poisoning you all the time, that's terrible. Or stone. No thank you. Have you played many of the Dragon Warrior games? Or Dragon Quest?
Not really. There was one of the latest ones that I saw, or that I played for PS4.
Uh-huh.
6? No, not 6. There's like 1.5 million of them.
Yeah, I have never played any of them. I've only played Dragon Warrior, and that's like barely connected to the Dragon Quest, because it's like so proto Dragon Quest. It's
well, I thought that's like... just what it was called here. Like they renamed it for the U.S. market.
Well, now so it started off as Dragon Warrior for us, and then they changed it to Dragon Quest for us. But in Japan, it was always Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest. I'm sorry. I don't know. But either way, I only played the very first series, and you're gonna die. But I like the Akira Toriyama art style. Obviously, I mean, I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z. So like, if it's worth playing, I'd want to play it. Oh my god, I think she has like 1 HP. Oh god. Use it!
No, wrong person.
No!
I'm dead.
I think you waste it too.
No. Hold on, there's too many to revive her.
Yeah,
I gotta kill some of these guys.
Here. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Please die. Auto crossbow. You can do it. Oh. Wow, that's a lot of experience. Too bad the other two didn't get it too. Fix them. Oh my god.
Okay. Back in it.
Nothing more you could possibly do. At least you got a preemptive. That's good.
We could have... I guess we could draw these out a little bit longer and have Celeste use Runic.
That would...
I mean, the previous fight, they were very ice-happy, and the one before that, they only cast it a handful of times.
Yeah, I mean, like, and every time she absorbs Runic, you get another opportunity to cast, like, a free secure spell. Oh, I mean, well, 5 MP is not that much, but it's still better than nothing.
Because auto crossbow will take him out pretty quickly.
Yeah, it does healthy damage. Rico Cutlass.
No one wants it. Alright, Terra's turn.
At least you got two 500 HP dudes on your side.
Ouch.
Right, that's pretty good. It's not that great, but it's not bad either. Pretty awesome.
How are you still alive?
Remember how much harder it gets when the goddamn dogs start showing up too?
Wait, the green ones are the ones that are harder.
I don't know about that. I always thought that the when the dogs they're tougher.
The dogs are worse?
Yeah, they were like they did more things than just the soldiers did. Could be wrong.
Let's see.
I mean, it makes more sense to have the second wave to be more strong, right? Why would it be easier if you could already beat the first round?
So far, it's going all right.
Yeah, it's not doing too bad.
Ouch. Burning through those potions.
Yep. What happens after this? Forget. Oh, I think it's the dinner with the stall, right?
No.
No? Oh no! It is more stuff, but I can't think of what.
You'll see. You'll see.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. I should know this. I feel like maybe Esper's come into it finally.
You're getting ahead of yourself.
Damn it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay, I know what happens. The whole reason why they're even coming here is for the damn Esper. So yeah, it's the old screaming off into the distance like a wild fucking banshee.
God damn it. It's not gonna work.
We need Edgar for his auto crossbow. Oh. Don't do it. Okay. No. No. What a waste.
I'm not sure why these are using so much more magic. Like the other batch on the left definitely isn't as magic happy.
And maybe that's intentional. I'm pretty sure each soldier's path is scripted. They don't just randomly like wander their way up there.
There's so many of them.
Yep. Oh, that's right. They have M-Tech armor on there too. That might be even worse. Bioblast.
I was worried about that.
Mm-hmm. They're doing such minimal damage.
Mm-hmm.
$44. You guys need to do some push-ups.
Louis.
2 Regal Cutlasses. Oh no. Oh, nice.
Oh, the one time it goes off before all the spells.
Which Final Fantasy game do you think has the best fight system? Fight menu?
Oh.
No, so I guess would be the better.
That's a good question. Like, which one did I like the most?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is it? 12? I like 12. That's the one that had the gambits, right?
Yeah, it did.
I like that one.
You like the one that's like the first like major departure from how it's normally played?
I feel it's like blasphemy.
I mean, no, I like it too, but it's not my favorite. I think it's like my third favorite.
Which one did you like?
I think I like 10 the best. It has a really solid battle system, and I like how. The thing that I like the most about it is that it's basically like this, like what we're playing right now. It's just a little bit better, and I like how it has the big long column of like who's gonna go next and how it gets influenced by the move that you do. It's really it almost reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics in a way, because you can be very tactical with it. You can be like slow and tactical with it because it doesn't matter how long you take. It's not the active battle system.
Yeah.
Active time battle or whatever it's called. I think that's my favorite, and then this would probably be my second favorite, and then
just like pure turn-based.
Yeah, well, I like you have it on wait, and I don't usually do. I have it on active. I like that better. After this, it would probably be.
15. I liked 15.
I have no idea how that works.
Though that one can be like a bit, well, not quite button mashy, but yeah.
How so? Just hit X all the time?
Yeah, but it's more or less just like an active battle system. But it's been a little bit since I played it. Got him.
Yes. 7's is good too, because it's basically like 6 plus limit breaks.
7? Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty good. The thing is, I never really understood like all the nuance behind equipping materia.
What do you mean?
Like it just like I guess maybe I didn't like read the instruction book about it or something like that, or maybe the tutorial wasn't super clear, or I don't know. I just it didn't I couldn't grasp the reason to equip materia all the time. Like what the best configuration would have been for whatever situation I was going into. It just I don't know. I didn't understand how to make it work for me. It was probably my own fault for not paying attention or something. But yeah, I never caught on, and that's probably one of the biggest reasons why I never finished the game, is because I just didn't understand the system as much as I did.
How far did you get?
How far? I don't know exactly because I can't remember what the story is like further into the game. But it was disc 3, and I was like, I think I was dealing with dragons. Like I think I was like trying to fight the ruby dragon or something.
Ruby weapon?
Ruby weapon, okay, yeah. So somewhere around there. I don't know.
Okay, so you're definitely towards the end of the game. You're almost done.
I was, yeah. Yeah. I borrowed it from you. It was definitely a combination of, the thing that I've mentioned before, where I just do too many side quests before I finish the game, and I'm grow uninterested. And like I'm not a big fan of the graphics for that game. They're pretty ugly. But the story has like the story itself seems just fine. Like I don't have any problem with how the story plays out as far as I can remember. And I've seen like I've watched like Final Fantasy Machine Abridged, like all of it, so like I know how the story ends of the game, even though it's all screwed up for like comedy's sake. The gist of what the story really is in that series, the web series I'm talking about. So like I know what happens. I get it, and it sounds good. And I'm pretty sure you've explained the whole plot to me before too, because I mean you were really into it.
Yeah, 7 is definitely one of my favorite Final Fantasies.
But I definitely, for some reason, liked 6 or 8 a lot more than 7. I beat 8.
Oh,
like I beat 8 like something like 5 or 6 times, something like that. Not too many.
it's quite a bit.
At the time, I remember thinking that the graphics were way better than 7. It mattered a lot more to me now than it did, or then than it does now. But I don't know. I think that was really the only reason why I liked 8 more than 7, because like both of the stories I would have liked just fine as a kid at that time.
Yeah, 7 did have pretty catastrophic graphics, and they did a lot better in 8.
Yeah. Kind of like I really don't like the fact that the new generation of consoles at that time almost all did 3D graphics, because it was the new thing. Like everybody abandoned pixel art and sprites, and we were getting so good at it.
So good at it.
We were doing great, and then we just abandoned everything for a new format that we had no idea how to use. Several franchises went to the ground because of it. Like, do you think if the PlayStation had come out, or N64 or whatever, because it was on the N64, do you think the N64 came out with another 2D side-scrolling, awesome-looking sprites for Earthworm Jim 3? It wouldn't have like gone into the ground, because they made an Earthworm Jim 3D and it was terrible. It didn't translate well at all, because it's a side-scrolling platforming game, and it was a new format. It was a new technology, and everything looked like crap. Very few games looked really good, and even like in retrospect, like Super Mario 64 doesn't look that great by today's standards. It is a good game, very solid, but it's basically the best the fucking N64 could do.
N64 was very limited because of it still used cartridges versus CD media.
Right. In my opinion, we should have had a lot more games like Symphony of the Night on the PlayStation, because it was mostly pixel art and sprites, but it did have some 3D models and stuff, plus the CD quality music and CD quality like little audio bits for like people grunting and stuff, like sound effects, was great. Like if games had continued like that, if it was like a 50-50 split at least, where the same amount of games were being made as sprites, 2D, whatever, than as the 3D models were doing too, because like we put too many friggin' eggs in one basket. It's a bad idea.
Like, you saw the actual tech demo video of Final Fantasy on the N64?
Which Final Fantasy game?
I think they used like Final Fantasy 3 or 6 sprites.
On the N64?
Yeah, there was a little tech demo.
I think I did, and then wasn't the same thing that ended up being used in the anthologies thing for the PS4 or the PSX?
That I don't know.
I don't think it was, but they looked kind of similar. I think, like it was like 3D models of FF6 characters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't look that great, huh?
Well, I mean, it looked like what stuff looked like on the console, but
fair enough. I'll have to look it up, because I can't remember exactly what it looked like. But, I mean, there's another big missed opportunity for the N64. There was almost 0 RPGs on it. And, like, Quest 64 was terrible.
I think I did play that a little bit.
I didn't actually ever play it. I had a friend who had it and played it, and I watched him play it. And also, I saw a review on it. That dude that that reviewed, I sent you the video on. He reviewed this game, Pro Jared.
Okay.
Yeah, he did a review on Quest 64, and he explained pretty well how and why the game is bad. It's a pretty corridor-like and a very bad level up system.
I definitely don't remember like getting into it.
It's one of those ones where like your attributes increase separately as you use them, but it doesn't really make sense. Like you get more HP the more you attack with your stick, like do a physical attack.
Oh,
so the more you do a physical attack, the more you get HP. But you never want to do a physical attack because your strongest attacks are magic attacks. So you're grinding for hours doing shitty little weak ass physical attacks to increase your HP. Your physical attack never gets stronger by using the physical attack.
I can't believe you remember this.
I'm just basing it off of what I saw in the video and like what I remember my friend playing. I only remember it because it's so absurd. Like that's not how you should do it. It's a bad way of doing it for sure. I think there's some games that it would make sense to have certain things increase as you use them, like the Morrowind, or I keep saying Morrowind when I mean the Elder Scrolls series, of which Morrowind is one of the games in that series. Your stats increase pretty much as you use that stat specifically. Like your sneaking stat goes up as you sneak, or your blacksmithing skill goes up as you do more blacksmithing. Whatever, it makes sense.
I think we're nearing the end.
We're still alive somehow. Good fucking job.
Doing okay. Not dead yet.
How are we on items?
No.
No, yes. You're gonna use the other party for the Kefka fight? Because they have more HP?
I was thinking about it.
On the other hand, Celeste is there, and she might be able to absorb more,
I was
magic.
actually planning on using her and just having her runic.
You know? That might be a better idea. I don't know, though. You might be screwed either
Because he
way.
does cast ridiculous amounts of spells.
I'm pretty sure he likes to do poison and like, in the original version of the game. Can't remember what he does in this one. I only played it once. Tonic!
Because seeing
Precious tonic.
how this game's been doing, we should be able to poison him.
Hopefully. Yeah, Bioblast that fucker. Clown. He poisoned all the Doma, he gets a taste of his... not his exact poison, but he's gonna get some poison. Go on, heavy armor. Go away. Ugh. Man, she's useless with the physical attack.
Yeah, those guys just have super high defense.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't even have a full-on sword, it doesn't look like, right? What's she using?
The EP.
Oh, okay. You played Wing Commander as a kid, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember using the EP?
Mm-hmm.
Ship. Yeah. I kind of liked it because it was super fast and agile, but it was really pretty shitty because it didn't have like good weapons or shields. It was like a little dart of a ship that was just like quick. Oh my god, is that it?
That's it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, can we do this? Oh no. She doesn't have a whole lot of MP left.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay, good. Hmm. No,
Rider.
it's not Dante. It's just plain old Rider. Mithril Vest. Hopefully you can equip that before you start. Jeez. You're just gonna die. He's gonna kill you. Oh, that's not bad.
That's actually hurting him a lot.
Wow. Yeah, poison really does a lot in this game. In this version. What do we got here? Up 16, a lot of HP.
3,200.
Weak to fire and poison. Perfect.
That's why it's hurting him so much.
Oh no, oh that's not good. Hopefully he's not strong to ice.
Hmm.
Or like, you know, absorbs it. Okay, cool. That's reasonable.
Hurts him.
Nice. Oh my god. Well, I think you got him. He doesn't seem to be able to get a foothold on you.
He should be dead soon. There he goes.
Oh, Remedy. Try and install. Install.
Install it?
Install the missile nest.
It's been installed.
Excellent.
Oh boy, let's do this.
Yeah, good luck. Whirlwind. That's not.
I think everyone's dead.
Yep, me too. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! Quickly! Yes, I fully support that. He's gonna do it again. He's just gonna do it again. How many Mega Elixirs are in this game? Like 5?
I don't know. I think we're off cycle.
Yes, we are. Good. Okay, this is good. He doesn't really do too many strong physical attacks, and I'm just worried about that. Yeah, because I don't think that works. So you're gonna die. You're dead. Oh my god. That's amazing. How did that miss everybody?
I don't know, it's weird.
It almost destroyed you last time. Good. We're out of potions. If only you could cast Cure with Celeste, but it's too risky.
It's okay. The poison will help a lot.
Yes.
Like, this was going to be my strategy from the start.
Well, it's working.
So far.
As long as you don't get whirlwinded to death. Oh my god. Please don't hit. Oh my goodness.
Maybe it has something to do with the mod. Like, you can't runic it, but because I have runic, it just misses.
Ah, well, I hope so. That would be ideal. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're still alive. Last few potions. Splash already dry. Come on, Kefka, fuck off.
He's gotta be almost dead.
So you think. No opportunity to use scan.
No, too dangerous.
Yep. Too dangerous, yeah. Never do it.
Plus, it doesn't really change anything. He still has as much life as he has.
Yeah, all that we gain is knowledge of how close we are, which doesn't matter. One tough shadow. Ugh. Oh,
done.
Excellent. Peace ring. That stayed the same.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Back again.
Ack.
Poof. Fools! Twas my shadow.
This part always sucked. We got past it.
Hell yes. On the first try too. On EvilType. That's how you know we've played this game once or twice before.
This took a little bit of strategery.
Some minor stratagems have been employed. You guys don't want to stand right there. Just gonna freak out. Boom. There's some kind of reaction. Way to go, Scientist King. Screaming at a block of ice. Yep, Terror's gone insane.
Losing it.
Can't fly straight. Looked like an Esper. What percentage of the game do you think we're through? About like 20, 25?
Yeah, 25 maybe?
Yeah, something like that. You want to try and do everything in the game, right? Like do all the dragons at the end, obviously.
I think we should.
I think we should too, especially because I mean that's really the 100% indicator if we're playing the actual ROM that I did play back then. If that one, I think it's the wind dragon that you fight in that cave that has the infinite, or not infinite, but you got to kill its MP to kill it.
Mm-hmm.
The one I've referenced before. Oh, I always left Cyan and took Locke.
Switch things up for a bit.
Oh, can't you use Locke to unlock some of the doors in Narshe?
I don't think that's until later.
Oh.
these things.
No.
This guy's got so many stones.
It's the Ragnarok guy. I think you can sleep in that bed. Free sleep.
Help yourself to his house.
Yep. Okay.
All right, and I think on that note,
See the data. You want to end it here?
I think so. Call it for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a bit of a shorter episode, but still pretty healthy. It's over 2 hours. We're good. And we got to a very logical stopping point.
We made it
So what's
quite a
next
ways
week? We're off to save Terra from. Well, we don't know she's in Zozo yet, but we'll find out.
That's coming up next.
Yeah.